Hey everybody, so today we are going to solve our daily Leetcode problem. It's day 5 and I am still consistent. So let's solve it. So today's question is maximum dot product of two subsequences. So in this question we are given two subsequences. So which is a big relief for us that we don't have to go through a big loophole or something to find more than two subsequences. Before solving it, I want to clear you that this question is going to be solved through a We are going to use 2D dynamic programming to solve this video. First thing first, we are going to go to our basics or fundamentals to solve this problem, and we are going to understand how to solve this problem. So before solving it, we need to know what are the subsequences. So let's understand it. So basically subsequences do mean, if you have heard, if you have ever heard about substrings and all, subsequences is also like them. If you can see that we have an array, or we can say list of name num1, where we have its elements like 2, 1, -2 and 5, and we have created another array by the help of nums1, which we named as nums and it has all the elements of num1 except 5. And after that we have also created another array named nums which has all element of nums1 and nums and we also created an array z which has all the element of nums nums and nums1. So we can say that nums is an subsequence of nums1, nums is a subsequence of nums and nums1, and we can say that nums is also a subsequence of nums nums and nums1. So as we have understood now how the subsequence is created and what is subsequence, let's go to what is dot product. Basically this is the formula for dot product. So dot product, to find dot product, we are going to see our first example which is given in our question. So our first example was this num1 and nums1 and nums2, where we have all the elements of nums1 and all the elements of nums2, and we have created two subsequences of these two which we made we named as nums1, and we have two elements of nums1, as we are given in a question that we have to keep the subsequence as, if we create a subsequence of nums1, it has to be a same number of elements that we are going to create a subsequence of nums2. So you can see here, as we created an subsequence of nums1 and nums2 like this, uh, and this, and then we are applying a formula for dot product. Basically, if we have taken a and b as our nums1 and c and d as our nums2, and after using the formula as a, we have here we can see that as a, here as a we have 2, and as c we have 3, and as b we have -2, and as d we have 6. So after applying that formula, what we get is, at the place of a we have 2 multiplied by, at the place of c we have 3, and we are going to add it with b multiplied by d, but b is a negative number, so and d is also a negative number, so we are going to add a brackets so that our compiler or interpreter does not get misguided, or we could it could lead us to a wrong answer. So after using it, we got our result as an 18, which is dot product of these two subsequence nums1 and nums2. So as we know all the fundamentals of this question, so first we are going to go through our question. So our question says that we are given two arrays nums1 and nums2, and we have to return a maximum dot product between two non-empty subsequences of nums1 and nums2 with the same length. As I have said you earlier, it has to be a same length of both the subsequences. And now we can go through our approach. So we have these two sequences nums1 and nums2. We are going to start uh, if we solve it iteratively. We are going to start with two loops, and in on first loop we are going to create, as we know we have to create a subsequences, and the dot product of that two subsequences should be maximum. We can create million subsequences of both of these uh, sequences, or we can say arrays and list, but that does not matter to us. We need two subsequences which are going to give us maximum dot product. So for doing that we have to initialize I at first zeroth index of nums1, and we have to initialize j at zeroth index of nums2, as we have already did it. And on first loop we are going to initialize I at 2, and then we are going to initialize j at 3. Then after first loop it will check dot product of 2 and 3, and after doing it it will check a dot product of 2 and 0. After doing it, it will check dot product of 2 and minus 6. If it does not works, I will do same with all the elements of nums1 like this, and every element it's going to iterate through nums2 like this. And after that, if we and also there is a catch that we have to save all the dot products in an array or hash map or something, where from where at the end of the end of the solution we are going to take out the maximum dot product. So after we did this, now we have to do one thing, that we have to make a subsequence of 2, like 2 and 1. Now this will be the subsequence. As you can see, this 2 and 1 will be the subsequence now. And here in j, as we know, the length of the subsequence should be same. So now our first subsequence is 2 and 1, and our first subsequence in nums2 is 3 and 0. Now it will be shifted to 0 and 6, and so on. In and after doing this, our subsequence should be going to change. Then our first subsequence from nums1 will be 1 and minus 2, and it will go same ways. It is going to iterate like this, and at every subsequence, and this, and it will end. And after that we are going to as we know, the subsequence is made from the main sequence. So if now we can't go to the size 3, cause if we go through size 3, it won't be a subsequence, it will be a duplicate sequence. So as we have iteratively done every possible subsequence and calculated the dot product, we are going to save it somewhere in a stack array or something. And then after that we are going to use our max function to get the maximum product out of it. And as we know how we are going to approach this problem, let's get to our solution part, where I have already coded it. And due to internet issues I can't run it like live, but I have took a screenshot from where we are going to understand it. And it has passed through a flying colors. So let's get to our code, where I have imported a package max size, which is going to be helpful to solve this problem. So first of all, to do so, we have to first take out to like check the maximum dot product. We have initialized the function dot product, and we have also initialized another function which is max product. In max product, first we have to give a base case. Here I have done through an recursive approach. I didn't use iteratively, but recursive approach is also going to give us same time complexity, cause we are using memoization, or we can say caching for it. As you don't know what is memoization, I will again recommend you to see my dynamic programming basics video. There I covered everything, and let's get to the solution. First we have initialized the base case here, and then we have used memoization or caching, where we are going to save the maximum dot products of every subsequence. After that, we are going to use recursive calls, like in normal we are going to use a single elements, then we are going to use double elements in one, then two if it there is any possibility to check, and then we are going to take the current product, then we are going to look for the maximum of dot product, and then we are going to return it. As you can see, it has already passed and I have already submitted it. So that's it for today. Thank you.